Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of From the Mayor's Desk. I have several items I want to talk to you all about this afternoon and let you know what's going on in our city. The first is we are installing a stop sign at the intersection of Highway 99 and Business 146. Now this is just south of Horace Mann Junior School. I would like each of you who travel on that stretch of the highway to be especially careful about the presence of this new stop sign. This is the first time that you'll ever have had to have stopped at 146 and Highway 99. We're doing this in an effort to improve safety in that area because frankly it's just too expensive at this point for us to be able to install a stop light at that intersection. The stop signs that we are putting in are going to have flashing lights, but please be very, very careful in this area over the next few weeks as drivers from both directions get used to having a stop sign at the intersection of Highway 99 and 146 Business. Second thing I'd like to alert you to is that last week we had a meeting with the Houston-Galveston Area Council concerning the apportionment of Hurricane Ike relief funds. The federal government had sent $800 million to the state to be split up between Harris County and Galveston County, and the Houston-Galveston Area Council was the group that was dividing that money up. The first draft of their proposal had the city of Houston getting $172 million and the rest of Harris County getting $85 million. Commissioner Garcia and the East Side mayors all objected to this, and we went in with the cooperation of Judge Emmett and the commissioner to argue for a reapportionment of that funds. I'm happy to report that we got our allocation increase from 85 to 140 million, and the city of Houston's portion of the money's reduced from 172 to 109 million. What that means for Baytown is that we will have a larger section of the Harris County money that we can use to help improve our housing, help improve our infrastructure that was damaged in the storm, and hopefully prepare us in the future for the next storm that we know is going to hit us. The street bond money that was approved in the 2007 bond issue for this year has recently been doled out according to a schedule that the City Council has put together, and I would encourage you, if you have a question on your street, to contact the city to ask if your street has made the list. You can also contact your councilman for your district by looking on the city's website and ask them if your street made the list this year for reconstruction. The city is working through citizens committees on a Unified Land Development Code, and that committee is hard at work in trying to get citizen input on how our city will look in the future. I would ask that you call the city if you need information on when that committee meets, if you want to get some input into what zoning areas are going to look like in the city and in how we develop future land use planning for our city as we continue to grow in the future. I would also like to report to you that we are continuing to work with the Baytown Economic Development Foundation on attracting new retail for our city. They are very active in working with businesses that we'd all love to see to come to Baytown, and we're having some success. You'll notice that we have recently gotten a new Kohl's department store and Arby's on Garth Road, and we will be continuing to work with them on some better quality restaurants and retail outlets in our city. It looks promising, but we have a long way to go in being able to present a good package to retailers and developers. But continue to watch for what we hope will be better and better shopping for our residents in the city. You will also notice on Baker Road area new median improvements. The first round of median improvements in our pilot program using bond issue funds was on 4 medians on Alexander Drive last year. This year we'll improve 4 medians on Baker Road, so watch for that during the coming year. They will be landscaped with brick pavers at each end, and we think it will start improving the overall looks and beautification of our city. Finally, as a parting note, I would ask that you inquire of the Baytown Beautification Committee how you might adopt a street. If you belong to an organization, a school group, or a church group, would you please contact the Beautification Committee and pick a street in our city to adopt? We'll erect a sign with your organization's name on it, and you'll be asked to once a month go out and just pick up litter along your streets. It will help us to attract new businesses. It will help us to make our residents feel better about our city, and I think you'll get a great deal of satisfaction out of knowing that you are helping us. All right? Y'all have a great day, and thank you for listening.